Morning everyone. Mrs.E.Srividhya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research. I'm going to explain the concept of list in Python. So this will come under the course Functional Programming. Okay. So first of all, we are going to see what is meant by list. List is an ordered sequence of items. Values in the list are called elements of items. It can be written as a list of comma separated items between square brackets. Items in the list can be of different data types. Normally, in what is meant by array? Array is a collection of similar data types, whereas list is a collection of different data types. Arrays and lists are similar only, but the difference is this is a collection of similar data types, a collection of different data types. That's all. So that indexing, slicing, everything will be same only. Okay. The operations on the list. So the operations are indexing, slicing, concatenation, repetition, updation, membership, comparison. Example for the list are, if you want to create a list means you have to give user defined variable a and then equal to square bracket you have to give. Within that square bracket only you have to give the values. The values will be separated by commas. So if you give print a means automatically it will print the values present in the list. And then next one, indexing. Indexing in the sense array value or list index value will start from 0. Okay. If I give print a of 0 means 0th position value it will print 2. And then print a of 8 means 8th position value, that is 10, it will give 10. Print a of -1 means it will take the value at the end of that one, end of the list. So last value, from last it will take the value -1. Okay, -1 means it will give 10. And then slicing. For slicing, we have to mention the starting value and the ending value. Ending value means if I give n means we have to take n minus 1. So here we are given a of 0 is to 3. 0 is the starting value, 3 is the ending value. 3 means 3 minus 1, 2. Up to 2 only you have to take. So 2, 3, 4. And then print a of 0 is to, I didn't mention any ending value, only I am giving starting value. So from starting to ending it will print. Okay. Next one, concatenation. So concatenation in the sense I am going to combine or join the values. So for that we need two list variables. So I am already have a list values and then one more list value I have to create b equal to 20, 30. So if I give print a plus b means this b value will be added with a and you will get the new values. Added means that is combined. Okay, not addition, combination. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30 will be combined and you will get the values like this. And then for repetition, if you want to repeat the values mean you can give single star. That is print b into 3 means b I am having 20 and 30. So that one I am going to multiply with 3 times. That is 3 times it will be um, repeating. Okay, so 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, like that it will be repeating. And then updation. Updating means I already have some values. I want to change the value means with the index value you can give the value to change. Okay, so a of 2 equal to 100. Already in the second position I am having 4 as the value, that one will be changed to 100. So if you give print of a means it will print the values in like this. So that 4 will be changed to 100. Next one, membership. In membership and comparison, you will get the boolean value as the output. So a equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 I'm having. And then I'm checking whether 5 is present in the A or not. So already 5 is present in A. So you will get the output as true. And then next one I'm checking 100 in A. So 100 in A, 100 is not present in A, you will get the output as false. And then again I'm checking 2 not in A, but 2 is present in A. So you will get the output as false. Next one, comparison. So for comparison, you need two list values. A equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then B equal to 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm checking whether A equal to B or not. So here A value and B value are not equal because A having some 8 values, B having only 3 values, that is not equal. Okay, so you will get the boolean value false. And then I'm checking whether A not equal to B. So the condition is true, you will get the value as true. Next one, list slices. So in the previous example, we have seen the slicing. For slicing, you need start and stop value. Okay, and then one more syntax is there. List name within square bracket. I'm having start, stop, and steps. Steps mean how many steps you have to skip the values. Okay, you have to skip and you have to print the values. So slicing means list slicing is an operation that extracts a subset of elements from a list and packages them as another list. Okay. The default start value is 0. Default stop value is n minus 1. So if I give n means we have to take n minus 1. And then if I give only colon, I didn't mention any start and stop value means this will print the entire list. So from starting to ending, it will print automatically. And then 2 is to 2 square bracket. Within square bracket, if I give the same starting value and ending value means you will get the empty list. So this is an example for list slicing. See A equal to, I'm having some values. If I give A of 0 is to 3 means 0 is the starting value. 3 means 3 minus 1 we have to take. Okay. That is 2. 0 to 2, it will take the value and it will print. And then A of, I didn't give the starting value, only I mentioned the ending value 4. 4 means 4 minus 1, 3. Up to 3, starting value we have to take from first. 0 to 3, it will print and you will get the value like this. And the next one, A of 1 is 2. I didn't mention the ending value. So from starting to ending, you have to print. Okay, 1 to ending, it will be print. And then if I didn't give any value, starting and ending value, mean it will automatically print all the values present in the list. And then I'm giving A of 2 is to 2. 2 is to 2 means it will give the empty list. And then here I'm giving A of 0 is to 6 is to 2. 0 is the starting value. 6 means 6 minus 1. Up to 5 we have to take and then steps 2. So 2 values you have to shift and you have to get the value. 9, 7, 5. Only 3 values you will get. Okay. And then A of, I didn't mention any start value, stop value. Only I am giving minus 1. If I give minus 1 means it will return the list value in the reverse order. Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like that it will reverse. And then list methods. So in list we are in listing we are having some predefined methods. Methods used in the list are used to manipulate the data quickly. These methods work only on the list. They do not work on other sequence type that are not mutable. That is, the value they can contain cannot be changed, added, or deleted. So mutable, lists are mutable. Mutable means you can able to change the value, that is list. In tuples are immutable. That means we cannot able to change the values present in the tuple. Okay. So these and all applicable in the Python. So the list methods and the slicing everything will be comes under Python language. Okay. So Python is a functional programming language. That's why we are separately study the list methods. The syntax is list name. That means list name is a variable name. User defined variable name. We have to mention dot method name. That is a predefined method name. Within bracket, you have to mention element or index or list. Anything you can mention. Okay. So these are all the example for the list predefined methods. A dot append of element. So I already have some list value. I want to add one more value in the list means you can add using the append method. Okay, A dot append of 6 means this 6 will be added at the end of the list. Okay, so you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then A dot insert index comma element. So whereas in the append you can directly give the value. Whereas in the insert method you have to mention the index value as well as original value element. Which element you want to insert in the index position, that one we have to mention. So here I am giving A dot insert of 0 comma 0. If I am giving like this means at the 0th position the 0 will be inserted and you will get the new list value. And then A dot extend of B. A dot extend of B means for that I need two list values. Okay. So for B I'm having 3 values. That one will be added with A. Okay. That also added at the end of that list only. And the next one, A dot index of element. So index of element means I have to mention the index number only. If I mention index of 8 means at the position of in the 8th position, what is the value present? That one I will get. Okay. So if I mention index of 8 means the index position 8 is there, it will be printed automatically. And then A dot sort. So sort means if the values are not in the order means you can use sort method. By default sorting is ascending order. Okay. So it's already in the ascending order only. Okay. A dot reverse means it will automatically reverse the values present in the list. And the next one, A dot pop. So pop means it will remove the last element present in the list. So already have the element 876543210 like that. If I give pop of that list variable means it will remove the last element present in the list. A dot pop index. If I give mention the index value means only that value only remove. Okay, particular element will be removed. And then A dot remove element. This also particular element will be removed. And then A dot count of element. So if I give count of that element, how many times this element present in the list like that. So if I want to find that count of 6 means 6 one present in only one time. So you will get 1. A dot copy means that A value will be copied to B. Okay. And then len within bracket list means length of that value. So if I give len of A means you will get 6 elements present in the list. And then min list means minimum element, that is least element present in the list. Max list means highest value, maximum value present in the list. And then clear means it will clear the values present in the list. That is, it will delete all the values, only the empty list you will get. And del A means it will delete the variable from the memory. And then if I give print A means that time we will get the error. Name A is not defined. Okay. So it will automatically delete all the values, including the variable name. And then list loops. So here we are having 3 types of loop: for loop, while loop, infinite loop. Okay. So list using for loop. The for loop in Python is used to iterate over a sequence or other iterable objects. So this for loop in Python is mostly used in list, tuple and string. Okay. The iterating over a sequence is called traversal. Loop continues until we reach the last item in the sequence. The body of for loop is separated from the rest of the code using indentation. So in the for loop, this one will be used in the list, tuple and string. Okay. So all the values will be in the single line. Okay. So if I want to separate the values from the list, tuple, string means you can go for. So it will take the values separately and it will print one by one in the vertical form. So syntax is for val in sequence colon, and then next line you have to give some space and then only you have to start. that is indentation. You have to follow indentation in the for, while. So what are all the loops we are going to use for that and all, we have to use the indentation concept. So this is the example for loop. The for loop will be accessed in three ways. Okay. So first one is accessing the element. So A equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm having 5 values. So that 5 values will be in the form of list. For I in A, colon we have to give, and the next line we have to give some space, and then only you have to start. Print of I. So it will print automatically 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 in the vertical format. Okay, the values are in the horizontal, but I want to print in a single line means you have to take out, and then you have to give another new variable, and then new variable you have to print, and then accessing index. So I want the index of that element means you can give range function. Okay, for I in range 0 comma len of A. So the length of that value is 5. 0 is the starting value minus 5. 5 minus 1, 4. Up to 4 only you will take. And then comma 1. 1 means how many elements you have to shift? 1 element. So you will take 0 to 4. It will print. And then accessing element using range function. The same program only, instead of writing this I, we can give A of I. So with that index value, if you give means you will take the value 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 from the list. And the next one leads to using while loop. So the while loop in Python is used to iterate over a block of code as long as the test expression is true. When the condition is tested and the result is false, the loop body will be skipped and the first statement after the while loop will be executed. Syntax is while condition, you have to give colon, and the next line you have to start, you have to give some space, that is you have to follow indentation, and then body of the while loop. Okay. So in the while loop, if the condition is true means then only it will enter into the while loop block. Otherwise it will come out of the loop. Okay. So this is an example for while loop. In while loop, example is you are going to find the sum of the elements in the list. So I am having some value. That addition of that value I am going to find. So A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 values are there. Sum of that 5 value, first 5 value I am going to find. I equal to 0, initial value I am taking. I equal to 0, sum equal to 0. And then while I less than length of A. So length of that A is 5. I less than 5 colon. Next line, you have to start, you have to give some space, that is indentation. Sum equal to sum plus A of I. So first value, 0th value it will take. And then I equal to I plus 1. Okay. So this sum and I equal to I plus 1, both will be belongs to while loop. Okay. And then that print statement will be belongs to this another list values. Okay. So inside that while I'm having only 2 lines. Okay. So if the condition is true means it will be, the loop will be continued. If the condition is false means it will come out of the loop and it will print the sum. So the sum is 15. So next one, infinite loop. So the loop becomes infinite loop if the condition given never become false. It keeps on running. Such loops are called infinite loop. Okay. So for that example is A equal to 1. So the condition will be true only. That is infinite loop. A equal to 1 while A equal to 1 colon. I am going to get the input from the user. N equal to input, sorry, int input, enter the number. Print you entered. Okay. It will be continued because here we are not going to give any false condition. Only the true condition is there. Okay. That is an infinite. And then mutability. So lists are mutable. We can be change the value of list. Mutability is the ability of certain type of data to be changed without entirely recreating it. An item can be changed in a list by accessing it directly as part of the assignment statement. Using the indexing operator on the left side of an assignment, one of the list item can be updated. So this is an example for mutability. So I am already have some values in the list. I want to change means you can change a single element or entire element also you can change. Okay. So a of 0 equal to 100. So the 0th value 1 will be changed to 100. And then I'm having a of 0 is to 3. 0 is to 3 means 0 is the starting value. 3 minus 1 up to 2. 0 to 2. I'm going to change the value to 100, 100, 100. Okay. And the next one 0 is to 3 equal to empty. So I have to take 3 means 3 minus 1 2. 0 to 2 I have to take the empty list. Okay. And then a of 0 is to 0. So the starting and the ending value same means you will get the empty list, right? So in that empty list, I'm going to update the value 20, 30, 45. Okay. After that, the remaining value will be combined with them. Okay. Next one, aliasing. Aliasing in the sense you are going to copy. So creating a copy of the list is called aliasing. When you create a copy, both the lists will be having same memory location. Changes in one list will affect another list. Aliasing refers to having different names for a same list values. So example is A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B equal to A means the A value will be wholly copied to B. That is that memory location also copied to B. Print B means it will print the value. If A is B, condition is true. A of 0 equal to 100 means I am going to change the 0th position value to 100. Already I am having 1. That 1 will be changed to 100. That will be affected in B also. So the B value also it will be changing. So to avoid this situation, we have to go for cloning. Okay. To avoid the disadvantage of copying, we are using cloning. That is creating a copy of the same list of elements with two different memory location is called cloning. Changes in one list will not affect the location of another list. Cloning is a process of making a copy of list without modifying the originality list. Okay. So what are all the methods we are going for? Cloning is slicing, list method, copy method. So this is an example for slicing, list and copy method. Okay. So A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B equal to A of, I didn't mention the starting and stop value. Only I am giving the slicing. Colon means you will copy, you will get the whole list value. So that list value will be copied to B. Okay. But that memory location it will not copy. Only the values present in A only it will copy. So A is B I am checking, you will get false. And then cloning using list method. B equal to list means that value will be copied to B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again I am checking A is B, it will give false. Okay. And then A of 0 equal to 100, I am changing the value of A, but it will not affect the B. Okay. If you give means you will get the value, same value what you are copied first, that value only you will be having. And then cloning using copy method. So B equal to A dot copy, it will copy the shallow value only it copy. Okay. So it will be print B. Again I am checking A is B. No, it will not copy. So you will get false. Okay. List comprehension. So list comprehension provide a conscious way to apply operations on a list. It creates a new list in which each element is the result of applying a given operation in a list. It consists of brackets containing an expression followed by a for class, then a list. The list comprehension always returns a result list. Syntax is list within square bracket. We are having expression for item in the list if condition. So in the bracket you have having for loop as well as if condition also. Okay. So this is an example for list comprehension. So L equal to x double star 2 for x in range 0, 5. So double star means x power 2. So how you have to take the value mean using the range function. You have to take 0 to 5 minus 1, 4. Up to 4 only you have to take and you have to square the value. You will get 0, 1, 4, 9, 16. And the next one, x for x in range 1 to 10, you have to take the value from range 10 means 10 minus 1, 9, up to 9, 1 to 9. How you have to take means x modulo of 2 equal to 0. If you divide the x value by 2, you will get the remainder 0 means then only you have to write the list. Okay. So like that means 2, 4, 6, 8. Up to this only you will get. And then the next one, x for x in Python programming. If x in, so here AEIOU. So what I'm going to take means the string, I'm going to take only the vowels value. Okay. So here from Python you will get O. Programming you will get O, A, I. Okay. And the next one, mixed. Okay. Mixed in the sense I'm having all the values. So in that I'm going to take only the integer value. Okay. And then that integer value I have to power. So here three integer value 1, 2, 3. So 1 square 1, 4, 2 square 4, 3 square 9 you will get. Here they mention 6. Okay. And then x plus 3 for x in 1, 2, 3. So you have to take the x value from this and you have to add 3 with all the values. So 4, 5, 6 you will get the value like this. And then x into x for x in range 5. 5 means you have to take 5 minus 1, 4. So 0 to 4 you have to take. Okay. For that you have to multiply with the same value. And then num equal to, I'm having in the num positive and negative numbers. I want to take only the positive number. For that you have to write the condition x for x in num if x greater than equal to 0. So if you are writing like this means you will get 2, 4, 6. Okay. And then one more example, str equal to, I'm having string. This is an example. Everything I'm consider as a single string. Okay, in this string, I'm going to take the word from each word I'm going to take one word first letter, 0th position letter. Okay, so that one it will print TIAE, like that it will print. And then nested list in the sense list inside another list is called nested list. Okay, so this is the example. A equal to 56, 34, 5, 34, 57. So this one is separate list. This one is a separate list. Okay, if I mention A of 0 means 0th position 56 only it will take. And then A of 3, so 0, 1, 2, this one will be considered as a 3. In that 3, 0th position is 34, first position is 57. So you will get the value like this. And say example for matrix addition, matrix transpose. Okay, so for matrix addition, you have to take the value. So nested list is a equal to nested list we have mentioned 1, 1, again one more list 1, 1. For B also we have mentioned 2, 2, one more list 2, 2. For in C only we are going to store the value. So initially we take the C value as 0. Okay. Here we are using the for loop for I in range length of A. Okay, length of A we have to take. And then colon, next line we are going to start. This is a nested for loop. Okay, for J in range length of B. And then C of Ij, how we have to take means A of Ij plus B of Ij. And then for I in C, print I. So if you are giving like this mean you will get a separate list, not a nested list. You are getting a separate list. 3, 3 is single list. And then again 3, 3 in a single list. So matrix transpose, same example. Instead of writing A of Ij, C of Ij equal to A of Ij, we are going to write C of Ij equal to A of Ji. So this also printed in the single list, not as a nested list. So you will get 1, 1 and then 3, 2 as a output. Thank you.